so much for joining us this evening. This is kind of our end of the spring season wrap-up party, so I'm so glad you guys are here despite all the crazy weather out there. We have a fun evening planned. It's going to be really relaxed. We're just going to be kind of horsing around up here, to tell you the truth. But I have some people I really need to thank. And so I want to thank some of the angels that have been helping us out with this show and through the season. This evening, Lavinia Holtz brought an amazing Italian feast back there for everybody in the green room. Yeah, we are all feeling quite satisfied. And let's see, who else is going on tonight here? I want to thank Chuck Smith for his contribution this year. He sponsored our spring shows. He's a State Farm agent here in town, Chuck Smith, and we've really appreciated all the support we've gotten from him. We have Allison Hall back there providing a beautiful visual exhibition of some of her work, and she'll be around to chat with. And after we have a little break, Allison's going to come up and we're going to do a little interview. Let's see, what else is going on here tonight? I want to thank Matt Jesson and Greg Valentine for joining us. So we've been talking about doing an acoustic set, and Russ and Dave and I and Ben kind of toyed with the idea of doing a little bit of a porch setup, and we thought about bringing porch furniture and all that. Well, we had to bag that idea, but anyway, our first set is really going to be acoustic. Russ is going to join us up front, and we've all just kind of picked some of our favorite songs. So some of them are going to be originals, some of them are going to be covers. And we all just got together a little bit yesterday and did some collaborating on some of these tunes, but they're really going to be coming together tonight. So we're looking forward to having some fun with each other. We will be taking the summer off. We'll be back the last Monday in September. We hope to see all of you guys out and around in the music community. I know we will, right? And yeah. And we hope to see you at Porch Fest in September. Robin has a special event coming up June, what's that date? June 8th, and it's going to be at Lefty's with Kevin Gordon, and it's kind of a celebration of Robin's birthday, and one of our... It's a big birthday, so we're going to just celebrate all year long. No, Kevin is a wonderful, wonderful songwriter from Nashville, and he has some Des Moines roots, so you guys should show up for that for sure. There's also going to be another Porch Fest in Winterset. I think it's August 24th. So there's going to be some really fun music all over town, as you guys know. So anyway, happens to be a Venmo card on your table. The way these amazing musicians get paid is through your generosity. So we'll come around at some point with tip buckets if you want to throw something in, or you can point your phone to the QR code on the card and send a little bit that way, and we'll make sure everybody gets taken care of. Another special thank you to the staff and to XBK Live. Jameson and Gabe have taken care of us all season. Jameson is flying solo tonight and doing a great job. Trish behind the bar. We've got Ryan working the front door. Who else is behind the bar? Becky's behind the bar. Of course, we've had Madison here and Bill. These guys really have this down to a fine art, so we really appreciate all the support we get from XBK Live. So anyway, all right, we're going to get ready to go, so we'll see y'all soon.
Hey, y'all. Thanks for coming for a little porch picking that we're going to do here tonight.
More
What's
lines.
that?
Not really. I'm much more tired of that there, to be honest.
I'm going to start out with something some of you may have heard before in the past. I can't remember when I heard this song the first time, but I remember where I was, and I was sitting in a kitchen, and I heard it, and I had a guitar in my hand, and I started playing these two chords, which I found out last night were the wrong chords. So I've been playing it wrong all these years, but they got me squared away. I liked mine better, but you The words I have to say may well be simple, but they're true. Until you give your love, there's nothing more that we can do. Love is the opening door. Love is what we came here for. No one could offer you more. Do you know what I mean? Have your eyes really seen? You say it's very hard to leave behind the life we knew. There's no other way, and now it's really up to you. And love is a key we must turn, and truth is the flame we must burn. Freedom, the lesson we must learn. Do you know what I mean? Have your eyes really seen? Thank you.
Very old Elton John song, in case anybody didn't know that.
Yeah. The only Elton John song that he did not write. He and Bernie did not write. He had no.
Yeah, that was written by, gosh, what was her name?
I have no
I
idea.
just have that in my head, yeah.
That wasn't the Toussaint story,
No.
was it? The Toussaint. Oh, that's another one.
Yeah.
So we are so lucky to have Matt Jesson guesting with us tonight. He was a guest on Monday Night Live a while back, and he's going to share some of his originals. And also, the really cool thing about his album cover was designed by Allison Hall. So he's got a really fun. I hope you've got some, right, with you. Yeah, cool.
I've got CDs for sale.
Good. CDs for sale, and I
they're
want
in
you
a
to see.
Tupperware out in the green room. So.
It's a back alley deal, but you know.
Yeah, I'll bring them out. There we go. All right, so we're going to do a song that I wrote. It's called Murray. It's about a. Thank you so much. If you haven't heard it, it's a true story about a guy in a nursing home. So I'm just gonna get into it. Russ, you want to start off with a little?
Fingers crossed for lion, fingers crossed for luck. Oh, Murray says he's dying, looks like no one gives a fuck. You don't see no one crying, they look the other way. 'Cause Murray says he's dying, but he says that every day. And he don't know how it's gonna end. I'm sure he doesn't know how it's gonna end. Murray's in the nursing home in my little town. Sometimes I go and sit with him, try to help him settle down. Murray's got a daughter, and she sends her prayers. That must keep her awful busy, 'cause I've never seen her there. She don't know how it's gonna end. She has no idea how it's gonna end. But he never seemed that bad. But she won't sign a DNR. Says keep him alive at any cost. I tell him it'll be alright, but I keep my fingers crossed for lion, fingers crossed in hope. I tell him it'll feel like flying. The truth is I don't know, and it can get kinda trying. Just getting on with life, 'cause Murray says he's dying, and someday he'll be right. And I don't know how it's gonna end, 'cause no one knows how it's gonna end.
so much.
Matt, that was awesome.
Wow, thanks so much.
You know, one of the cool things that we always talk about in Monday night is it's so fun to get people together from other bands and just have a chance to kind of jam and get to know each other's music. Really, it's been fun. Let's see, Jameson, I've got my acoustic.
How you feeling back there, Jameson?
Oh, yeah. She was a little worried about those brownies. We said, don't worry.
You'll be fine.
She'll be asking for more soon. I picked this song to start with just because it's something I'm comfortable with and familiar with. It's one of our originals. And turn it down. Anyway, it's a song that I wrote when I was learning to do a walk down. And sometimes when you play some chords, it just inspires you to come up with something. So this just kind of reminded me of growing up on songs by Emmylou and Graham Parsons, and had a little bit of that country flavor. It's called Why Do I? Isn't it fun having Russ up front? You're the wild one, I'm the dreamer. You're just a boy out collecting hearts, like a tumbleweed, no real connection. Freewheeling while I'm falling apart. And why do I always fall for you? And why won't you fall for me too? You're the sunrise, I'm the night sky. You're only living for today. I'm writing letters I'll never send you. All the things that I wanted to say. And why do I always fall for What? Oh, I was like, what does he want? You got something to say about this song?
All right. Annie and I are going to sing one together here. It's a song I've wanted to do for a long time, actually, but have not really had an opportunity to do it. It's a John Mellencamp song off a really good record of his. If you haven't heard it, you should check it out. It's called Life, Death, Love, and Happiness. And it is an outstanding record. It's so good. And he just gets down to the nitty-gritty about all four of those things. So it's just some great writing and some great tunes. And this is one of my favorites off of that. It's called Ride Back Home. One, two, three.
Hey Jesus, can you give me a ride back home? I've been out here in this world too long on my own. I won't bother you no more if you can just get me in the door. Hey Jesus, can you give me a ride back home? When I started out, I was so young and so strong. I just let it roll off my back when things went wrong. Now it's starting to get to me, our love, this inhumanity. Hey Jesus, can you give me a ride back home? You wouldn't know it by looking at me now, but I was showing some promise once upon a time, but it's gone now, and it ain't coming back. My time has come and gone. It's as simple as that. Hey Jesus, this world is too troublesome for me. I try to fight off all these devils, but I'm just too weak. When I'm out here walking alone, I feel like taking my life, but I won't. I'm too big a coward. Can you give me a ride back home? Hey Jesus, can you give me a ride back home? Hey Jesus, can you give me a ride back home?
Thank you.
Hey, man, we're just chilling up here, okay? It's no big whoop. It's just like coming over to our house and seeing us just hang out in our natural habitat. Sitting down, you know. No special guest stars.
Speaking of brownies,
What? Don't get the wrong impression. We're going to do a little song here. In fact, the band, my band, our band, never plays, but we put it on our last record, wasn't it? It was on the last Unbroken album, in case you all know that record. And we took a little trip out to Colorado to stay at a friend's cabin up just north of Red Rocks, up the road. And we listened to Tom Petty radio all the way out there, and got there, wrote a couple of songs.
singing all across Nebraska.
Right, and you know, Colorado has a little bit of a, they're a little more liberal than maybe we are here in Iowa. They got stores that sell weed. Now, how bad can that be, right? So anyway, we're staying up in this cabin, and we made a couple of trips down to
Happy camper.
the Happy Camper, and then some other like, she was all like, whoa, look at this.
I was like, golly.
Anyway, I was sitting out on the porch. Well, in the cabin, there's this sign that hangs over the kind of one of the doorways, and it said cabin fever. Let's pick it up a little bit. And so I thought, well, this is a good title. So I sat on the porch, watched the hummingbirds, and I wrote this song. I just like playing this. The coffee's cooking in the kitchen, the bed is warm, the moon's still up, but I can feel the dawn, and you slide in next to me. Say, close your eyes, it's okay. Cabin fever, we got all day. Indian summer, days are long. Winter's coming, I can feel it in my bones. But today the sun is big and bright, and the little river flows. Cabin fever, that's the way it goes. Okay, so this is the part of the song where we took a little trip down the other side of the mountain to a little town called Bailey. Y'all know where that is, don't you? I'm looking at this table down here. I know they've been to Bailey. It's basically just a small little town that if you blink, you miss it. But there's a dispensary on this side and a dispensary on that side. So we went to both. Going down to Bailey in the afternoon, blue dreaming tangerine, a never-ending honeymoon, a cool breeze through the pine, cabin fever is gentle on my mind. and then the end of the day. Well, I poke the fire and you pour the tea, living in this rocky mountain high where the castles meet the sky. The big city's no place for me. Cabin fever, just you and me. Cabin fever, that's all right with me. Thank you.
Man, how about Dave over there? Apparently, I have to follow that, which.
Tell us a little bit about the song.
Yeah. So this song, it's about a couple, and nobody in this room. You don't know these people, probably. Sure. But you ever meet a couple and like you meet the one half of this couple first, and you're like, this person's just awful. Like they're just a reckless, crazy person. And then you meet their partner, and they're like worse. It's basically a song about a couple that kind of deserves each other, you know. Anyway. You really don't know these people.
Darling, if you feel like walking, you and I could go out stalking the best damn night this town has ever seen. Well, let's go out into the night. Let's go out and do this right. We'll find a shitty bar and tear it up. Drink a dozen Miller Lights and get into a nasty fight with anybody else who dare show up. If you had any sense at all, you'd just forget my name. But luckily for me, you don't, 'cause darling, you and I are pretty much the same. Cigar and get our asses kicked out of that bar and stumble our way down a busy street. Wheeling and seeing stars, laughing at oncoming cars and threatening every stranger that we meet. If you had any sense at all, you just forget my name. But luckily for me, you don't. You and I Let's working for the man. Let's make some noise while we still can and live our crazy lives without a care. Dreaming tales of Uncle Sam, smoking grass in Vietnam and blasting twin six shooters in the air. If I had any sense at all, I just might be ashamed. But luckily for you, I'm not the star. You and I are pretty much the same. We've got nobody else to blame. Darling, you and I are pretty much the same.
Thank you.
I know those people.
You know a few.
Yeah. So a couple of, maybe 2 weeks ago or so, Dave was playing some chords in the living room. We
Like
were
I
just-
always do.
I don't know what we were working on, but we got sidetracked, and it just happened that I had written some lyrics and had curious about where I could put those lyrics, and so it was kind of a perfect collaboration that day. So this is just brand new, and I brought it to the group because I thought I really wanted to hear what it would sound like as, kind of fleshed out. So it's just brand new.
It's just
It's called Sultry.
first time ever. Yeah, man. Remember this day and where you were.
A sultry look, a strong
I'm sorry.
desire.
That's how new it is. And this is how we start the song
Every time. Right? We did it at the house the
Yes.
other day.
Every time we play, we do this. She starts singing, we go, no, that's the
Too
wrong
low.
key.
Maybe he's gonna modulate into that key.
Or just come in where I did.
Let's go around once.
With the band? Okay, so we'll go around.
We're gonna go around once with the band, and she's gonna sing. See, we're
right.
rehearsing right now.
Oh, okay.
A sultry look, a strong desire, danger's real, hearts on fire, try to hide the fleeting glances now. lust, feel the yearning, take the risk, bridges burning, fight the impulse, devil's talking now. There's no stopping this thing from going off the rails. There's no going back if this one fails.
Flying down the tracks,
Flying down the tracks, it's the real thing, baby.
maybe I'm a fool.
Maybe I'm a fool to think this one will change me. Lives are torn, words are spoken, lessons learned, hearts are broken, time is frozen, it's all over now. And there's no stopping this thing from going off the rails. There's no going back if this one fails.
Flying down the track,
Flying down the tracks, it's the real thing, baby.
maybe I'm a fool.
Maybe I'm a fool to think this one will change me. There's no stopping this thing from going off the rails. There's no going back if this one fails.
Flying down the track,
Flying down the tracks, it's the real thing, baby.
maybe I'm a fool.
Maybe I'm a fool to think this one will change me. A sultry look, a strong desire, danger's real, hearts on fire, try to hide the fleeting glances now. Nice, thank you
Yeah.
guys. Thank you, that was fun. How fun is it to have Ben Mars on stand-up bass back there?
Yeah, just hit it, right? And it's there. Yeah.
Yeah, all these strings are very sexy, right?
What? Do it.
Let's see, what do we got going on here? Oh, Russ. What are you doing here?
What?
What are you doing here?
Well, something I just learned this afternoon, so this could be interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna try this. I heard this version of this tune live on YouTube by this. Is that you or me? It was a song that was made popular by another band. You'll all know it once it gets going here. But this guy The version I'm doing was his version. He wrote it. You all know who he is. He's in the crosshairs of our petulant child president right now. So,
Yes! Bruce!
So, in honor of that, I thought I would give this a whirl. I'm not making excuses, but I don't really know it all that well, but I'm going to give it a whirl here.
Good.
Princess card she sends me with her regards. Borrow my shine vacancy. To see her you gotta look hard. Wounded deep in battle, I stand stuffed like some soldier undaunted. To a gesture smile, I stand on fire. She's all I ever wanted. You let your blue walls get in the way of these facts, honey. Get your carpetbaggers off my back. You didn't give me time to cover my tracks. Here's your mirror and your ball and jacks, but they're not what I came for. No, I came for so much more, and I know you know that's true. I came for you, I came for you, but you did not need my urgency. For you, darling, I came for you, but your life was one big emergency. Calling to my ambulance, your pulse is getting weak. Reveal yourself all to me now, while you got the strength to speak. 'Cause they're waiting for you at Bellevue with their oxygen mask. But I could give it all to you now, if only you'd ask. Don't call for your surgeon, even he says it's late. It's not your lungs this time, but your heart holds your fate. Don't give me my money back, don't want it anymore. It's not that nursery mouth I came back for. It's not the way you stretched out on the floor. I've broken all your windows and I ran through all your doors. And who am I to ask you to fight my wars? And you should know that's true. You should know that's true. I came for you, darling, I came for you, but you did not need my urgency. For you, darling, I came for you, 'cause your life was one big emergency. And my electric surge is free. You were not quite half so proud when I found you broken on the beach. Remember how I poured salt on your tongue and I hung just out of reach. And the band, they played the homecoming thing as I caressed your cheek. That ragged, jagged melody still clings to me like a leech. Don't call for your surgeon, even he says it's late. It's not your lungs this time, but your heart holds your fate. Don't give me my money back, don't want it anymore. It's
First time ever. Never had one lesson.
We literally did not know what he was going to be playing. I only have on there, Russ, piano
song. Well,
something.
that's why I decided this afternoon that would be it. That's
No,
an
that's
interesting
beautiful.
song. If you never heard Springsteen's version, Manfred Mann was the band who obviously made that famous. And his version has like 3 or 4 more verses, and the lyrics are completely different. I sang some of them, so it's kind of a hybrid of what Manfred Mann did and what Bruce Springsteen does when he does it live. He just plays piano at his shows and sings that one, so it's pretty cool. But thank you.
So it's my turn again. So this song has its Iowa roots. And when we were still in Texas, I was on the phone with Jimmy Stevens. You all know him, drummer. Plays with the DDJ band. Anyway, he and I were talking, and I'd been working on a song that I couldn't finish, and he was talking about a songwriter here in town, and she sounded kind of interesting, so he put me in touch, and she and I went back and forth. We didn't really make anything happen with that song, but in the interim, I got some of her records, and I was listening to it, and I was really like, wow, some of this is really good. And I found this song, and at the time, I was making a solo record. This predates the Ducharme-Jones band, and it was the David Ducharme-Jones band. And so, really original, isn't it? And so I was writing this, doing this record, and I heard this song on her album, and I said, I got to do this, man. It's so good. Anyway, Iowa songwriter B.J. Fleming and Dave Solo wrote this song. And of course, we're good friends with both, and they've become really good friends, so I'm going to do it for you now. A song called I Am a Diamond. Sometimes I feel a little bit like smoke, like you could put your hand right through me, and maybe I could float. Dancing on your indecision, with nothing left to say. Oh, I am a diamond anyway. Sometimes I feel like waves crashing on the shore, and I could slowly roll away and not come back anymore. We'll pound your stormy beaches in hopes of a calmer day. And I am a diamond anyway. Sometimes I feel like a winter afternoon, drifting off too early and fading out too soon. Like a ghost into your starless night, not a single point to show my way. Oh, I am a diamond. Oh, I am a diamond anyway. Yeah. So BJ texted me before the show and said she planned to make it, but she was feeling under the weather and didn't want to infect everybody, and it was raining. So
I'm going to ask a couple of volunteers to come around and grab the buckets. So you guys, part of the way we pay musicians for learning the material and rehearsing and putting this together with us is through your generosity. So these guys are going to come around with the love buckets. If you want to throw a little something in there, if you don't have cash and you'd like to send a little tip, there's a card on your table. Just point your camera to the QR code and you can come directly to Russ's Venmo, and you can send a little something that way. Thank you so much. And while we're doing that, I'm going to take just a minute and make sure you know everybody up here. So, again, Greg Valentine back here on violin. You can see Greg this Friday with Sons of Gladys Kravitz, right? So anytime you, what's that? Where is it? Oh, if you're invited to a private party. But you will see the Sons of Gladys Kravitz all over this summer. He also plays with an Irish band called Crowfoot Rakes. He's amazing, and I don't know if you can see his feet, but he always plays barefoot, which I just love. Matt Jesson over here is also, you can see him, you probably saw him last night at was it last night at Noche?
Saturday before.
Saturday.
Yeah. Friday.
Our house last night.
Oh, he was at our house last night. Yeah, the night before he was at Noche doing an album release with Brother Trucker. So you can find him with Brother Trucker all the time. Russ Tomlinson.
And that's about all we have to say about that. Anyway,
Oh, Russ has all sorts of fun things going on. But, you can see him he has a really fun gig out at the fair with his, what's the name of that band again?
Oh, Good to Be King.
Yeah, Good to Be King. And they do just a bunch of cool Tom Petty out there, and it's so much fun. And who else are you playing with these days?
James Bean's Southbound, his Allman Brothers
Yeah.
tribute, which is really fun. Yeah. Ben and I are doing a gig with Courtney Krause coming up next month. You're still on that, right?
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. No.
And these guys are gonna, these three, I think, are gonna be playing with Jenny Grouse a little bit this summer.
At the end in August. Yeah.
Yeah. Ben Mars back here on bass. We count on Ben to bring a lot of the things that make us really happy.
we just mean his bright personality.
I
and
mean his attitude. Oh, Ben is you're getting ready to go out and tour with Jamie McLean, right? McLean or McLean? So he's going to be on tour here in a little bit with Jamie McLean, and they are headed to the Virgin Islands, I think, right? And then when he's in town, he's playing or touring with Dickie around town. We are very fortunate to have him in the Ducharme-Jones band. So,
Oh yeah, and Ben and I will be doing, Tommy Doggett. Everybody knows Tommy Doggett, sax player. His solo project. We're doing a show. Gosh, what's the date of that? Do you remember? No, it's June. It's next month. Yeah. Anyway, one of those
Good thing you
Sunday
reminded him.
jazz series things somewhere. I don't know.
Oh yeah, with Tommy Doggett. We had Tommy here last month on sax, killing it. So over here, my partner in crime, Dave Ducharme-Jones.
That's me. And over here, my partner in crime. Y'all know her. She never has much to say. You know what I mean?
But anyway, we'll be doing some acoustic stuff over the summer and a little bit of band stuff, and we'll be taking a break. We're finishing up a record and hope to get. We've been saying that now for a year, but
We're actually going to finish.
we
it.
really are just about done. So anyway, we got Matt Jesson.
All right. Thanks. So this is going to be a cover song, probably one that a lot of you know. But of course, I'm going to be mysterious about it. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. So like almost 30 years ago, in a couple months, I had my first job, my first proper as far as the government knows about it job, and I was working at a hardware store, and in the back room we always had the local rock station on the radio, and I was working, and I was back there once, and between songs, the DJ announced that Jerry Garcia had died, and it was I honestly was not that exposed to Grateful Dead music at the time. I didn't really know much about it, but I knew that the cashier that was working that day, Kim, she was probably 30. I was like 16, so she could have been anywhere from 20 to 50, and I probably would have thought the same thing. Anyway, Kim was very sweet, and she was a deadhead. She was always wearing tie-dye and stuff, and so I went to Kim and I asked her if she had heard the terrible news about Jerry Garcia, and she said, she just had this glazed look in her face, and she just said, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life now. And, at the time, at the time I was kind of like, yeesh. But, like, years later, I kind of understood a little better, because for her, that wasn't just a musician, and it wasn't just the music, it was like her whole community. It was her, her family, and I didn't really understand how, a community could, coalesce around music like that. But I think I understand it now. So, anyway, this is one of their songs, and it's one that I just enjoy playing and singing. So that's why I chose it, I guess. Anyway. Like that. Dave, do you want to lead this one in here? Gold of sunshine, and my tunes were played on the harp unstrung. Would you hear my voice coming through the music? Would you hold it near as it were your own? It's a hand-me-down. Thoughts are broken, perhaps they're better left unsung. I don't know, don't really care. Let there be songs to fill the air. Reach out your hand. If your cup be empty, if your cup is full, may it be again. Let me know there is a fountain that was not made by the hands of men. There is a road, no simple highway, between the dawn and the dark of night. And if you go, no one may follow. That path is for your steps alone. Rippling still water, there is no pebble tossed, nor wind to blow. You choose to lead must follow. But if you fall, you fall alone. And if you stand, who's to guide you? Thank you so much.
Yeah, man, the Grateful Dead. How many Deadheads are here? All right. Good, good.
Yeah, I
good.
figured.
Took me, like you, it took me a while to get drawn into that. And when we were in California, we had a friend who would sit me down and play all these. Hey, this was, 1972, and blah, blah, blah. You got to listen to this, And I'd sit there and I'd be like, oh, my God, what are you hearing here, man? And I just couldn't grab hold. And it took me a while. And then finally, it clicked. And I'm like, yeah, Jerry Garcia was a very bad cat, He was. But, we lived in Marin County, and their headquarters were right there. So everybody we knew had either worked for or worked with them now or bought their weed from the dead. And so they were all over the place, They had their own travel agency. They had, big corporation.
One of those years, we lived about a block from their headquarters.
Okay, so where are we going?
Capo 1.
Right, thank you. Thank you. Let me find that song.
This song, I just heard, 2 weeks ago when we were starting to think about what we wanted to do, and I was just surfing around looking for music. This is a beautiful song by Randy Newman. And I heard Allison Krause's version. No. Who?
Diana Krall.
Never mind. Diana Krall. They look a little bit alike.
A little different, but. All right. Okay, we gotta calm down because it's really slow. Moody.
How do we start this? Does Matt start this? Something in your eyes makes me want to lose myself. Makes me want to lose myself in your arms.
There's something in your voice makes my heart beat fast. Hope this feeling lasts the rest of my life.
If you knew how lonely my life had been, and how long I felt so alone.
If you knew how I wanted someone to come along and change my life the way you've done, feels like home to me, feels like home to me, feels like I'm all the way back where I come from, feels like home to me, feels like home to me, feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. in the night. I'm alright,
'Cause I have you here with me, and I can almost see
through the dark there is a light. If you knew how much this moment means to me, and how long I've waited
for your touch.
feels like home to me, feels like home to me, feels like I'm all the way back where I come from. Feels like home to me, feels like home to me, feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. Feels like I'm all the way back where I belong.
Thank you. We're going to do one more. We got Russ up. We're going to do one more, and then we're going to take about a 15-minute break or so. We are going to. Robin Anderson brought some cupcakes that she's going to put out, and you guys are invited to wander back and make sure you check out Allison's exhibition back there. Everything she has is for sale, so if you see something that you are absolutely crazy about, please inquire with Allison about that. And then after 15 or 20 minutes or so, Allison's going to come up and we're going to do an interview and learn a little bit more about where she's coming from. When we come back, we're going to do a little more up-tempo electric set. We're going to get Russ back on the drum kit. So stick around. Thanks for coming.
So Russ is going to close out this set with a little song, but I want to dedicate it to my brother who's here in town.
Woo! All right.
The song is,
Yeah.
okay, never mind, but it's dedicated to him because I believe somebody used to say that, Sweet William now, he used to be kind of a bad boy, but now he's... Anyway.
Was it Grandma Louie that said that?
I don't know who did. Did anybody say that, or am I just imagining this? Yes. He would know. Anyway, it's his story, man. Let me tell you.
Okay, this one is a song from about 19... Well, no, actually, I don't know when it was originally. It's a cover song.
It was in the 20s, I think.
Yeah, I think it was, I think Leon Redbone did a version of it, right? And then one of my favorite bands growing up did a cover of it on their Diver Down record. Yes, Van Halen. We're going to do a Van Halen soon. Well, their version of an old cover of this song, it's called Big Bad Bill, is Sweet William Now. We're going to give this a try. 1, 2, 3. Well, lay down yonder in Louisville lived a cat named Big Bad Bill. I want to tell you, all the cat was rough and tough. He could strut his stuff. Had the whole town stared to death. When he walked by, they all held their breath. He's a fighting man, sure enough. And then Bill got himself a wife. Now he leads a different life. 1, 2, 3. Big Bad Bill is Sweet William now. Married life done changed him somehow. Well, he's the man the town used to fear, and now they all call him Sweet Papa Willie dear. stronger than something I declare. The brown-skinned woman bobbed his head. Big bad Bill don't fight anymore. No, he don't. He's doing the dishes, mopping up that floor. Yes, he is. Well, he used to go out drinking, looking for a fight. Now I gotta see the sweet woman every night. Big bad Bill is sweet William now. I'll play it, Greg. Bad Bill don't fight anymore. He's doing the dishes, mopping up that floor. Well, he used to go out drinking, looking for a fight. Now I gotta see the sweet woman every night. Big Bad Bill is sweet William now. He's doing the dishes. Big Bad Bill is sweet William now. Mopping up that floor. Big Bad Bill is sweet William now. Thank you.
All right. We'll see you in a few.
In the quiet spaces of nature, so that's what Raise My Wonder is all about.
Find me in the flowers. I'm tired of waiting, and I'll come back to your side when the fireflies they begin to rise tonight. I raise my wonder. What did I say? Is it whispering my name? Ooh, can you hear it? Can you hear it? Whispering my name. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Whispering my name. Ooh, feel it on your skin. Can you let it in? whispering my name. Ooh, can you hear it? Can you hear it? Whispering my name. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Whispering my name. Ooh, feel it on my skin. Can you let it? When fireflies begin to rise.
How about Ducharme-Jones on the move?
We've all had times, and maybe just me, when you're going somewhere and you wanna see all the way to the end, everything in between. As if knowing the road will keep you here with me, but we don't need no golden gate to know that we're going straight. Just follow love, not the fear. Traveling by heart's the only way to steer. Oh, oh, traveling by heart's the only way to steer. It might seem like double when you're waiting for the road to turn and give you a break. When the snow and the rain starts falling, I'm telling you, darling, please don't make my mistake. 'Cause there was a time I was looking for trouble, trouble on the double, coming down the line, looking for trouble, trouble on the double, coming down the line, and I found it every time. And you don't need no golden gate to know that you're going straight. Just follow love, not the fear. Traveling by heart's the only way to see. Oh, oh, traveling by heart's the only way to steer. When you're driving late at night, the only thing you see is your own headlights, and you start to drift off the road. Know that you never have to do it alone. You don't need no golden gate to know that you're going straight. Follow the love, not the fear. Traveling by heart's the only way to steer. Traveling by heart, you don't need no golden gate to know that you're going straight. Just follow love, not the fear. Traveling by heart's the only way to steer. Oh, oh, traveling by heart's the only way to steer. Ooh.
Thank you so much.
I'm living in a cornfield. It's high above my head. And the ground is soft and damp here. It makes a cool bed. It makes a good hideout. Away from everyone. And when I seek peace of mind, this is where I come. I can feel the world outside here. Going insane. And as I lie dreaming, I receive the sun
I don't need a new car, mine still starts. Got a couple of dents, but still holds some spark. I don't want a new dog, mine still barks. She's got a couple of fleas, but holds her own at the park. And I'm just kicking back, smelling the flowers. My life's worth more than just chasing a dollar. I'd say pretty good, it's good enough for me. Well, my wife's not a model, but she looks pretty good. I stack her up against the whole neighborhood. My kids are both average and they're nobody's fool. They've got lots of friends, they do good in school. We're just kicking back, smelling the flowers. Our time's worth more than just chasing a dollar. I say pretty good, it's good enough for me. Good enough, take good care and hang on to what you love. Good enough, keep it simple, give up a little to love. I don't need a new guitar, mine plays in tunes. Got some scratches and scars, but still roars in the bars. We're straight down the middle class, no country club dues. We know how to rock it with our backyard barbecue. We're just kicking back, smelling the flowers. Our time's worth more than just chasing a dollar. I'd say pretty good, it's good enough for me. And I'm just kicking back, smelling the flowers. My life's worth more than just
All right. We are going to take a few minutes here and get to know a little bit more about the lovely Allison Hall.
Hi, friends.
You guys all know Allison from her project Unfortunate Sons, and you also do some duo work.
With Rainbow Penley.
Yes.
Not sisters, so we just started that in the last year and a half or so, and anxious to see where that takes us too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We had you in Rainbow at Porch Fest last year.
Yes.
That was fun.
Yes, that was awesome.
Yes. And are you going to be doing a Monday thing here?
We just had the
You just
Unsons
did-
here.
yeah, okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago or last. I don't know. I can't keep track of time. Was that last week? Maybe.
Well, I've been watching Allison, as the rest of you guys probably have too, put these photographs out of the artwork that she does on her face and the hats that she does before she performs with Unfortunate Sons. She usually chooses a song, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I started out just trying to promote the shows, and so doing some face painting and then choosing a song and kind of getting creative with that, and also just getting an idea. Yeah, whatever pops into my crazy head and see where it goes. And then I paint my face up, and then I FaceTime my mom, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah. Or pop out of the bathroom like, "Hey, Johnny, what do you think?" Yeah.
No, she always does such a interesting, something. It's always a fun song, and I don't know. I think we probably have some that are going to come up here, and there are pictures in the back. So I hope that you will make sure and check out the full exhibit back there. But you have such an
Venus, yeah.
interesting. Yeah. What was that one?
That was the song Venus, and so that's when I started making these hodgepodge hats, is what I called them. So there were, I guess it was after Christmas, I just had a bunch of gift boxes left over, so I started cutting them up. So all the bases of them are just gift boxes. And then, Michael's is my favorite store, so I get random things and, order some plastic flies off of Amazon for that one, and yeah. So, just see what happens, yeah.
Yeah, they truly are amazing. But this is just the tip of the iceberg because she has such an interesting bio, And you started performing piano maybe at a very young age, was that right?
Classical piano. My parents had an old piano in the house growing up, so I was 4 or 5. I would just kind of play around on that, and they got me into lessons. So it was always classical. And I took lessons till I was 16. Doing recitals, I was terrified. I would play as fast as I could and then run off the stage because I hated it. And then I just kept playing for myself for fun. So it was always just reading the music and didn't know really how to improv or anything off of that. So then on my 39th birthday, I played a few songs with the Unfortunate Sons and the group at that time. And Johnny had encouraged me to get out and, just quit being a chicken about it. So I played 4 songs, didn't sing. I'd never sang and played together until probably 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And so that was just a new challenge.
But and like a lot of classical artists, probably you were reading music and you weren't you didn't really improvise.
Not at all.
Until and that's so true for most classical musicians. In fact, they will often just be like, I don't know how do you do that?
Yeah,
You know,
chords.
right?
What is that?
Yeah.
What?
But
It's
somehow
terrifying.
that started happening for you. And
Yeah, just had to kind of rewire my brain to think about it differently, and then just the first few, couple years being in front of people, I'm still pretty terrified, but I think I kind of turn into a character now, and gets me
Helps.
out of my head a bit, and then I can just be goofy up there and be a goldfish, make a mistake, just don't think about it and move on. Keep going.
there you go. I like that.
Yeah.
Well, and then you really were also interested in art through high school and college?
So I think I took an art class from my mom's. She was a school nurse, and it was one of the art teachers that she worked with. Her son was in biological pre-medical illustration at Iowa State. And so I took a couple classes from him, just pen and ink drawing, and thought that was the most amazing thing ever. So it happened to be Iowa State offered that program.
Yeah.
So I also, so I got my degree in that, and then my senior year they said,
like
by the way, there's no
biomedical
jobs
art
out there."
drawing?
Yeah, so it was
Yeah.
basically science and art combined. It was in the
Yeah.
biology program, but it was half science and half art classes that I
So
took.
that's interesting because then you've ended up in kind of combining your artistry with science, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I worked for Sticks, painting the furniture for object art and furniture. So that was a really fun job for 6 years or so, and I was a painter there.
Yeah.
And then I decided that I wanted to do something again that involved science and art.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I guess my mom being a nurse too, there was always medical books and textbooks and things around the house. So I think even as a young kid, I was always just really curious about that and Da Vinci sketches and autopsies. And I don't know, I was just always very curious about anatomy and, the body. And so I went back to school for mortuary science in 2009. And there's a program in Ankeny at DMAC.
Yeah.
So about a year program, and then I did an internship with a funeral home here in town, and then I stayed on and worked there for about 12 years. And within the first year and a half, I ended up managing the preparation center there because I knew going into it, a lot of people go into it for the arrangement side and doing the services, but I knew that I wanted to be in the prep room and doing the embalming and the restorative work after like trauma cases, that kind of thing, to be able to make viewings happen for families after that. So it's tragic things, but trying to make something positive happen for the family.
Well, and I mean, really, what a perfect person. I mean, when she talked a little bit about her expertise with working with individuals who'd experienced trauma, I mean, that just makes sense with everything that you do. So, and, dealing with all end-of-life kind of things is so fascinating, really.
It is. Just the whole process. It never scared me. I mean, I didn't have any family who was in the business or anything. I was just really fascinated by it.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember the first time walking into the prep room and looking at that room, the busiest funeral home in the state. So, managing that, over 2,000 calls a year. And I was the one going to the homes on the removals, bringing the deceased back to the funeral home, doing the embalming. I taught students from the mortuary science program. They came, and I taught embalming courses to them, taught restorative art online after that. But, I mean, it was a great experience. I loved it, and I'll always love the profession because it's emotional. It's mentally exhausting, physically exhausting, but it's an amazing thing to be a part of. Though. Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
I mean, what an interesting, it's almost like it was meant to be because, you started out with your biomedical drawings, your mom's a nurse, all that kind of cool stuff. Yeah. I mean, isn't that amazing? I love that so much. And then her quirky side.
Me, what?
I love the way you put things together that are just sort of,
my mind
eccentric
never
and
shuts up.
fun. Yeah.
It's just, I love surrealism and just getting an idea and being able to see if I can execute that on canvas or whatever idea pops into my head, and always have my fingies working on something else. So.
Yes, that is so great. And I love also that you are coming into music, as an adult. Coming into a different kind of music as an adult and kind of finding your voice there and finding your place in the Des Moines music scene.
How amazing is this music scene here? Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
So supportive and encouraging and just amazing humans, not just amazing musicians, but amazing people.
Pretty
So
amazing city.
it is. Yes. Yep.
What do you have coming up with Unfortunate Sons?
We have lots of shows. When is the next show? Is it Backroads Lounge? Huh? May 30th. Johnny's birthday, May 30th at Backroads Lounge. And then I'd have to check the schedule
Look at
because
their
I
music
can't
page.
remember.
Yeah, go to their
yeah,
music
check out our
page.
Facebook page.
Yes, and keep in touch with Allison and with the Unfortunate Sons. Also, if you're interested in having her do a portrait of your favorite person or pet or
Lots of pet portraits that I do. If you have an
Yes.
idea of, turning them into some sort of character or something.
yeah,
we
or if
do
you have
whatever.
any if you have any
So that one was one of my, a gal who I met when I was doing art shows in Valley Junction, and this is her dog Sebastian. So she said, can you do something where he's like a little Frenchman with a beret, but I want a bottle of wine and some bread and him riding a bicycle with the Eiffel Tower. I was like, done, okay, let's do it. So yeah, that was him. Oh, and then the one with the dragon, with the triptych, that was for her as well, for her baby's room. So she said, I want dragons and fantasy, and I loved Willow growing up, and then do whatever you want. So that was, that one. So that was 6 feet across and 3 feet high. Yeah,
So if you need a special gift or you want to do something really fun for yourself,
come up with something really weird. I like a challenge. Yes.
well, I really want to thank you for going to all the trouble to bring your beautiful work here
Thank
and
you.
set it up. I love what you did back there for the exhibition, and I'm so glad that you were part of this evening.
Thank
and
you so much for having me.
Yeah, we are just
It's
delighted to
excellent
have
therapy, music and art. It's wonderful.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Make sure and continue to check out her work. There's also some cupcakes back there that Robin Anderson brought, and I just had one. I had the vanilla. It was delightful. So anyway, all right, we're going to
Thank
bring the guys
you.
back up for a little electric set.
Thank you.
In the quiet spaces of nature. So that's what Raise My Wonder is all about.
Find me in the flowers. whispering my name. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Whispering my name. Ooh, feel it on your skin. Can you let it in? Find me in the flowers, beyond the gated, and I'll come back to your side when the fireflies they begin to rise tonight. I raise my wonder. What did it say? Is it whispering my name? Ooh, can you hear it? Can you hear it? Whispering my name. Can you hear it? Can you hear it?
Thank you very much. All right, y'all still with us? What an entertaining night, huh? I've been entertained. So we're going to do a short set. I know it's running a little late here tonight, but hey, this is our last show for the summer. And I really want to thank y'all for supporting this series. It's been going on for how many years now? We're about to celebrate our 25th anniversary, aren't we? We weren't. You watched us age. I've watched myself age through the Mark Loggy's pictures. I was like, oh man, look at me. Look how good I look back then. It was only like 4 years ago. It will. But I tell you what, this show has really turned out to be a really, yeah,
And for us.
we have got to meet every great musician within 10 feet of ourselves, yeah. I gotta say, I played with some really great people. It's been really a thrill for me, so thank you all for sharing that. We're gonna start out with a little song by a friend of ours, Mark Stewart, and the Bastard Sons of Johnny Cash. And I had the privilege to go out and do some short runs with Mark on a couple of occasions. Great guy, really good songwriter. And when we were doing this show, I thought, wow, this is a perfect song for that. So, a song called King of the World. Kiss me deep, break the skin just like you mean it. Scar me deep,
just looking for a guitar that'll stay in tune, so I could write a song.
Check 1, 2. Hey, Jameson, can I get a little more vocal in my monitor? Thank you.
All right. We're going to play another one of my songs from my album. I think Andy might have mentioned Allison Hall did the cover art on my album, Departure. And also, the bass lines in that album are by none other than Ben Mars here. Anyway, really privileged to work with talented people like that, and yeah, really brought a lot of life to it, I think. Anyway, so we're gonna play a song from that called Paper.
He's hitting the bottle like his heroes of old. He is as filled with the songs they wrote, stories that they told. But he can put it on paper. He can't carry the flame. He hears the shadow of the beast, but can't give it a name just yet. He's casting about for something. He's starting to slip. He held a grain of truth in his hand, lost his grip. Now he's desperately searching for it. He's down on all fours, but it rolled away. Found a home under the floorboards. He's broken, he's lonesome like his heroes of old. He hears them calling out to him from the freezing cold. They're holding their hands out to him, beckoning near. Now he can see everything is suddenly so clear. And now he wanders in the park, searching for that little spark. Wondering if the day will ever come that he might know someone the way he knows himself, that he could take that
Thank you.
That was beautiful.
I was enjoying those guitar licks there, Dave. Thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. Those are the only three I had, so I spent them on you.
So I picked this song because I love the melody and I love the lyrics. You guys will all know it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna start this kind of a. Well, I dreamed I saw the knights in armor coming, saying something about a queen. There were peasants singing and drummers drumming, archers split the tree. There was a fanfare blowing to the sun that was floating on the breeze. Look at Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s. Look at Mother Nature on the run in the 21st century. I was lying in a burned out basement with a full moon in my eye. I was hoping for a replacement when the sun burst through the sky. There was a band playing in my head, and I felt like getting high. I was thinking about what a friend had said. I was hoping it was a lie. Thinking about what a friend had said. I was hoping it was a lie. Thank you.
Remember?
Me, 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 me.
All right, we're gonna see if we can get this one out too. I've been a little sick for a couple weeks, so my voice is a little ragged, but
Excuses, excuses.
remember that first verse that drops way down. One, two, three. Went to the fortune teller, had my fortune read. I didn't know what to tell her. I had a dizzy feeling in my head. Took a look at my palm, said, boy, you feel kind of warm. She looked into a crystal ball. She said, you're in love. How could that be so? I thought of all the girls I know. She said, when the next one arrives, you'll be looking into her eyes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I left there in a hurry, looking forward to my big surprise. The next day I discovered the fortune teller told me a lie. Headed back to that woman, as bad as I could be. I said I didn't see nobody. Why had she make a fool out of me? Then something struck me as it came from up above. Looking at the fortune teller, I fell in love. Now I'm a happy fella, and I'm the one to the fortune teller, and I'm as happy as we can be. And now I get my fortune told be for free. Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Dave, Ben, Greg, Matt, Annie. Yeah. That's obviously an old song. I heard that last year at the, I don't know if anybody's here at the Robert Plant, Allison Krauss show.
Yeah.
Anybody at that? They did that. Cool, thank you.
So for me, this is a real oldie. And I wrote this song, 15 years ago, maybe? You should
all go check out the music video.
Oh, yeah.
There on YouTube, there is a Ducharme-Jones golden music video. It's fun.
Yeah,
we filmed at our house. We had some University of Texas film students.
Yeah, these kids had a little video film production, and they had an ad out in the music paper about looking for a band. We want to add a music video to our, portfolio. So I called them up, and we met. I showed them this song, and next thing you know, $300 later, we got this video.
It's such
Looked
a cool
great,
video
man.
for $300.
Yeah.
They spent the day at our house. It was really fun.
Yeah, and if you watch the video, there's a. I look a lot younger then, but I'm in the hallway and they've got a close-up of me. But what you don't see are the other two guys in the band sitting to the left of me, making faces and bending over and trying to crack me up. The song's called Golden. Close your eyes and lose your mind. What's behind, let's leave behind. Slows us down, it burdens us. Let today be just enough. Hanging on a falling star. Pull me in before I fall too far. Who are we to think we are? We're golden. Yes, we're golden. Sister, sister, you can dream. Relax, float way downstream. Rough waters you will ride as you try and make your way to the other side. Oh yeah, hanging on a shooting star. Don't let go, we've gone too far. And who are we to think we are? We're golden. Yeah.
Wondering who we are.
Yes, we're golden.
Wondering who we are.
Ooh, stay
Hanging on a
golden.
shooting
Close your eyes and lose your mind. What's behind, let's leave behind. Slows us down, it burdens us. Let tonight be just enough. Oh yeah, hanging on a shooting star. Don't let go, we've gone too far. We might find out who we are. Golden on a shooting star, finding out who we are. Yes, we're golden on a shooting star, yeah. Finding out who we are. We are stardust, we are golden, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Right on. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
All right, you guys, we got two more. Matt's going to do one, and then we're going to do one as a group. Matt's going to do one. Oh, yeah, I like this one.
All right, I'll play one more here. It's from my album. Features violin. Charts for it. B flat. Yeah. Anyway, it's called Apology Flowers. Yeah. Sick bastards. Are you guys ready? Should I play it now? You good? I'll start it. Yep. All right.
Eyes full of tears, a mouth full of lies, a head full of fears, an arm full of apology flowers. He brought a bouquet to rot in this house full of shame where there used to be love. The air's full of blame and the fragrance of apology flowers. He bloomed here in every room. He's got a look on his face, fresh out of the floral case, a pre-written card, sad watercolor art. You no longer fit, just brings you consolation, yes. But despite all you know, it's still so hard to let go. He's there at the door. His words are sincere, but you've heard them before. You've seen the same apology flowers. They're red, laced with baby's breath. At first they're outstretched, as if they're a torch, then held to his chest, a shield of apology flowers. He knows this could come to blows. He's gone from the door, you're standing alone. There's glass on the floor in the petals of apology flower.
Thanks.
One more time, a special thank you for Matt Jesson and Greg Valentine for joining us tonight. I have one more person that I really want to thank. His dedication has just been amazing to this project, and that's Mark Loggy.
Yes.
He's taken, I mean, some of the fun things that the artists have played with us, they get to walk away with some beautiful pictures. And also, if you don't have a copy of his book, Iowa Musicianship, I really hope you'll pick one up.
Yes.
I really enjoyed the songwriting from the time I was just a kid of Graham Nash. And so he's written so many beautiful songs. And I had his solo album when I was just, I don't know.
Did you rock to Bus Stop Waiting? That was the Hollies, I think.
And he was in the Hollies, right?
I know, that was
Yeah.
his song.
Anyway, this one, I loved this when I was a kid, and I love it even more now, so. There I was at the immigration scene, shining and feeling clean. Could it be a sin? I got stopped by the immigration man. He says he doesn't know if he can let me in. Let me in. Immigration man, can I cross the line and pray I can stay another day? Let me in. Immigration man, I won't tow your line today. I can't see it anyway. There he was with his immigration face, giving me a paper chase. But the sun was coming. All at once, he looked into my space. He stamped a number over my face, and it sent me running. Won't you let me in? Immigration man, can I cross the line and pray I can stay another day? Won't you let me in? Immigration man, I won't tow your line today. I can't see it anyway. with my immigration form. It's big enough to keep me warm when the cold wind's blowing. So go where you will, as long as you think you can. You better watch out for the man everywhere he's going. Won't you let me in, immigration man? Can I cross the line and pray? Can I stand another day? Won't you let me in, irritation man? I won't toe your line today. I can't see it anyway. Won't you let me in, immigration man? Can I cross the line and pray? I can stay another day. Won't you let me in, irritation man? I won't toe your line today. I can't see it anyway. Thank you guys. I hope you all have a great summer. We'll see you back in September. Thank you all very much. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank you so much. We'll see you around.